Well, Desert Foothills is a landscape business based in Cave Creek and Carefree, Arizona that specializes in a high desert environment. What we try to do is create mature landscaping. We call it the WOW package, but where instantaneously we have large specimen cactus, we create a whole outdoor living environment. Because you know in Arizona it's all about outdoor living. Everyone's coming here for the sun, to be out in the desert. So we're trying to take the house, infuse it into the desert, and just nestle it into the surrounding hillsides and make it look like it's been like that for 100 years.
I have to say, the landscaping exceeds our wildest imagination. We've had friends come in here. Mark speaks of the WOW package. The true test of the WOW package is when we've had friends or relatives or family come in and walk in and their first expression is literally that, wow, I've never seen anything quite like this. So take what was a very plain Jane, boring landscape that really didn't have a lot of potential and turn it into this paradise is again a tribute to how his mind works and the artistry that's involved in what he does.
You know, our philosophy is different. We come from a design and an art background, a creative background, rather than a landscape background. So we approach every house as a unique masterpiece. We use larger boulders. Everything is large. We want large scale items to maximize the labor and just to create value. I think the first thing that we want to express to our clients is a sense of confidence and let them know that we really have their best interest in mind and that we're an honest company and we're going to give you everything we got. So to let the guard down and just let us create something really special. And what we also try to let the people know is this is an investment in your properties. The money that you spend on these properties when we're done not only increases the value of it, but the saleability of it, and year after year as these things mature, they have more value to the house than they originally put in. The reason why the value increases is the cactus, when they're small, they may cost $20 and $200, but then they get to $2,000 and $20,000. So you're adding value as this stuff matures. If I were to reproduce a landscape that maybe someone spent $20,000 on in 2 or 3 years, it would cost me $60,000 or $75,000 to recreate that look once the things grow in. I think some people don't realize that you can spend $1,000 and it can be a complete waste of money. But you can spend $50,000 and it could be the best money you ever spent. It has nothing to do with the amount of money you spend, it's what you get for that money. And that's what we're trying to create is value, whether it's $1,000 or $50,000. I think what sets us apart from everybody else is the passion that we have and the genuine interest we have to exceed our clients' expectations. You know, we invest in every job that we do. We go for long-term relationships, and we want to do something that's really special.
Working with Desert Foothills has just been a total delight. I mean, from the get-go. We came in and we said to him, listen, Mark, you know, you're the new kid on the block and we want to try you, and can you do this for us? We told him to just go ahead and do what they wanted to do, and that's how he created it. In doing what they did, they were far above our expectations. And everybody on the block. People would come and just stop. We have golfers from out of state who are stand here and take pictures and forget about playing golf. It's just been magnificent. I wish you could see it in full bloom.
You know, honestly, the thing I think I'm most proud of is the relationships we built through the years. People had no idea of what our vision was. But when we get that trust in them and they turn us loose and we see the look on their face when they're done and they said, I had no idea that it was going to look this fabulous, that's what we feel good about.
When I speak with the client after the project is completed, they're really taken back with the product. They're amazed at what they really are receiving. In the beginning, they're not quite sure what they're going to get because we don't do drawings, so everything's kind of done on site and created per the client. So they really are excited with what we end up providing them.
Desert Foothills Landscape is unique because we pride ourselves on customer service, on getting answers to the clients as quickly as possible. They speak directly to us. We are kind of like the cornerstone for the guys in the office. It benefits a customer because I know from personal experience that I would rather speak to a person as opposed to having to keep pressing buttons in order to get an answer from an automated system.
We're a full-range landscape company, and we've done this by design. We have 2 full nurseries that supply the specimen cactus and plants that are only available to our customers. So in the area, we have about 1,000 residential maintenance clients. We have 26 large communities and resorts like the Boulders, Legend Trail, Troon, Desert Mountain that we take care of. And then we have a landscape design installation department. So everything that you get with us, you get our whole package.
The first contact they have, concept-wise, of what we're going to provide for them is really when they get a look at the large specimen cactus in the nursery. They're very impressive. It's not something you see everywhere, and we do pride ourselves on the supply that we have for our customers.
One of the benefits of having our own showroom and our own nurseries is it adds that level of confidence. Once we get a job, or if we have a potential job, we actually can show them we already have all of our supplies on hand. I don't have to go looking for this stuff. We literally have all this stuff ready to go at a moment's notice. So I can put together my palette from small, medium, large, giant, with everything, and they can see everything before it comes in. So it's not like I'm going to make a promise and then I got to go find the thing to back up my promise. We've already got everything covered.
Tammy and I are from Florida, and so from our perspective, yeah, we love palm trees and date palms and all the rest, but what Mark captured for us is the essence of the Southwest. There's cactuses and a wide variety. We've even been to desert botanical gardens here in Arizona, and frankly, we think in some respects the courtyard competes with that. The variation in plant material and cactus material is just fascinating to us. And he added not only plants and cactus, but in many respects the big boulder, the accessory items, wagon wheels, wagons, variety of other water features. Every aspect of it just drawing our attention as we walk through different little destinations within the backyard and front yard and courtyard areas. So we're just thrilled to death.
When a client first calls in, the first thing we do is assess their needs, whether it's for landscape that they're interested in installing or whether it's for maintenance. And then we set up appointments to meet with them personally so that we can get a better clarification of what they need and go from there. So we really are with them every step of the way as far as the personal touch goes, from the office to the appointments with the managers in the field and who's actually going to be doing the work for them.
We've created a family concept and a team concept. So everybody's involved in our projects. It's not just me, it's everybody. From the girls in the office, we bring them out in the field. Everybody's involved in this. When you get us, you get every resource, all of our experience, everybody contributes to this finished look. So every job, my guys are so proud of their jobs when they're done. It's an extension of them as well as me. So we just create this interest and enthusiasm and pride in everything that we do that I think is unmatched.
I've been working for Desert Fort Hills for 9 years, and it's been great working with people here. Having a really good team to work with, it really makes a difference when we do a job. It really benefits the customer because they get 110% quality work, and it really makes a difference on all the jobs that we do.
We are so happy with the way this landscape job turned out. It is beyond anything I could have imagined or dreamt. It is absolutely, in my eyes, the most beautiful landscape job I have ever seen.
If you were thinking about working with Desert Foothills, if you just let them go ahead and do what they want to do, you will not be disappointed by any stretch of the imagination, because this is what they do best. And they're very, very creative people. So just let them do it.
This should be an enjoyable experience for all of us. So we have fun doing this. It is so much fun. People say when we're done, they never knew they were going to enjoy the outside of their house so much. They always stayed in the house. Now they're outside all the time. It's going to draw them right out into the desert. And it kind of has that spiritual feeling in the desert. That's what they get. And that's, I think, we get calls back later on of just how much enjoyment they get out of their landscape, which they didn't realize was a valuable part of their home.